Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. Okay, I'm really excited to make this video today for two reasons. Number one, because of my weight loss. Number two, because of how great I'm feeling. And I'm gonna add a number three because it's very important, because I found a new YouTuber that is also doing a weight loss journey, and I wanna talk about him, and he also kind of inspired me to talk about what I wanna talk about on here today. But let's get right into the progress, shall we? I love that on my progress thing, on my Fitness Pal. Do you guys use my Fitness Pal? It is like my favorite app in the entire world because you can program in all your food, your water, your weight, and everything like that. So I am down from yesterday 1.2 pounds for a total of 16.6 pounds that I've lost on my diet. And this is very, very exciting for me because tomorrow morning I am leaving for Miami. My husband and I love Miami. We want to move to Miami one day. And this is the lowest I've ever been going to Miami. And actually, this is the lowest that I've been in like 2 or 3 years. So it's kind of crazy. Right now I'm 228.8. I haven't been below 230 in like 2 or 3 years. But I was sitting there and I was eating breakfast this morning, and I had watched Fausto's. So this is who I was going to shout out, Fausto. Fausto, hi! So Fausto is a fellow YouTuber that has recently started doing a weight loss journey. He's going to weigh in once a week and do the kind of journey along and talk about like what foods he's eating and all those kinds of things. And he sent me a message on Twitter and said, hey, I'm doing the journey with you. And so I went and I watched his videos last night, and they were super inspiring. And so I wanted to give him a shout out. I'm gonna link Fausto's video or his channel below, so please go check him out and subscribe to him. But it was really cool watching his videos. I actually got very, very teared up because there's a part in it where he talks about he was talking about what his weight was, and that every week he was gonna put down, like show how much weight he had lost or gained or whatever, you know? And it's really hard doing this. And I think, like, I talked about this yesterday, but one of my biggest fears in the entire world is letting the entire world know how fat I actually am, right? Although probably the whole world doesn't care, but they might be snickering behind, you know? So I don't know. It's like, but it's really, really hard. It's embarrassing, and it's a shame. I'm ashamed of my weight. And those are all incorrect emotions to have regarding my weight, okay? My weight is a fact. My weight is something that I can change. My weight is nothing to be embarrassed of, okay? There may be outside issues, medical issues for people's weight. There's a lot of different reasons why we are the way we are, but we should never feel ashamed of what our weight is. We should never feel ashamed to get on a scale and look at our weight and make it cry or make, you know? And I can remember back in the day, like getting on the scale and being like, just like wanting to throw the scale across the room. And even on here, since I've been doing this, you guys, you'll see like one day from the next how disappointed I am that like I gained 2 pounds or like I only lost like 0.2 pounds or whatever, you know? And I think we're so consumed with the number that we allow the number to define who we are as human beings instead of talking about the fact that we are human beings that may possibly have food addictions, eating disorders, and other issues that are going on. I have a lot of that, okay? And so I'm not willing to be ashamed of the number anymore at the expense of having to come on here and tell you how heavy I am, you know, or how thin I am, or the fact that I'm just this number. It's not fat or thin. It's not skinny or big. It's not defined by any of those terms. It's just a number, right? But we're so constantly ashamed and embarrassed by the number that we see on the scale. And that was really obvious when he was doing his video. And God love you, Fausto. I mean, he talks on there about like he thought he was going to lose a lot of weight. And I want you to go watch the video, so I'm not going to, ruin that for him. But I was sitting there and I like totally felt him. Like I've been there, you know, like when you think like, God, I've worked so hard, I'm gonna lose 15 pounds in a week. And I've had weeks before where I've lost 12 and 13 pounds back in the day, you know? And then you get on the scale and it's disappointing. But you know, like, I sent him a message back and I was like, I watched your videos, and it's just like, you have to take it just a little bit at a time, just a little bit at a time. And you can do it, you can do this. I will say this, okay? There is something refreshing about getting on video and flashing your number, or he does it because he knows how to edit, I don't. So, you know, say like, well, this is my number and this is what I am. You know, there's something about that like is an imprint into the universe that I think holds the person on camera accountable for the journey that they're on. Because what am I gonna do? I mean, now I have 4 channels. If I just had 1 channel, it would be fine, because then everybody could just be like, okay, well, where did he go? But I have 4 channels, so if on my other 3 channels you see that I'm not uploading over here and I continue to gain weight, people are gonna be like, well, you had a weight loss channel, what happened to that? Oh, I gave it up. I mean, so there is a measure of accountability by being on social media, and one of the things that I'm really trying to do as I move forward, and I, you know, have this as a platform or as a voice or whatever, is to really use social media for the positive. And if other people can start YouTube channels and other people can do it on Twitter or Instagram and hashtag me in that, and, you know, let me know what their journey is as well, or link me to their channels, and then, you know, we're all of us doing this connected together, which is great, because the way that I got started doing this was by seeing other people that had been doing weight loss journeys for a long time on YouTube, people that I love, people that talk about, like, you know, making their meals a week in advance, you know, meal prepping and all that kind of stuff. I watched a lot of vegetarian videos, a lot of vegan videos, and that's really what got me to my point. And I think that our goal is to be in the best physical, emotional, and spiritual condition that we possibly can, and then to pass on the message to somebody else of how we got there. And that's all I'm trying to do. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Tomorrow when you see me, I will be in Miami. I love you. Bye.